to a different plugin. Like, how could that happen? Was it maybe detected as a virus? Fucking weird, mate. Oh, strange. Okay, I'm gonna configure this a little bit. So just a second. Too much resolution. Well, it's no longer anti-aliased. So... let's see, I don't think I can actually do that. Anyway, for anyone just joining, one of my plugins decided to just randomly crap out on me.
Diddy Kong Racing.
This time we got 2 black bars. Get rid of that shit immediately. Okay. This looks good. We can make this work.
I'm Diddy.
So, I saw someone absolutely fucking destroy Wizpig with Diddy. I did a little research. I'm gonna try Diddy a couple times because I'm used to the way Diddy plays. I found out something I wasn't doing properly, which was when I was hitting the boosts, I wasn't getting the most out of the boost. I get it. Diddy sucks, or he's in the middle, no one likes him, whatever. I'm noob because I use Diddy, but I like Diddy, and I like the way... I like the way Diddy controls. Let's see. And if I can't do it, then I'll switch. So, okay, you have to let go completely. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright, okay, mistakes were made. So yeah, you have to let go completely. And if you hit the water or a wall, you have to restart. Sorry. Yeah, I know people were saying that last night, but I didn't really know what you meant. I thought you meant just let go before you hit it, and any other messages were getting flooded with, like, Binyat, you suck. So... now I understand it. Now I get the concept. That wasn't it. But I can still do this. That was it. That wasn't really that great. Okay. I have to turn off my targeting computer. I have to trust instinct and also memorize the level. Not a good boost, but I think it can still work. And also, this is going to be good practice. Now that would have been good. That would have been good. I missed the boost. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. I wanna do the practice. I need the practice. I need to memorize the fucking the boosters. Never mind. Another thing I learned is that if you turn while you have the boost, you lose speed, so you gotta stay as still as possible. There you go. There you go. Not so great. And not so great, but you know what? That was the first time I've been ahead of Wizpig. That was the very first time. We got this. It's happening. Oh, never mind. Not this time. Not this time. There we go. A little shitty. And that was very shitty. Ah, damn, I gotta have like an instinct for when these boosts come up. You know, I went to the studio today, and one of the first things Joe says to me is, what is Binyat? Hearing that from someone who's pretty far removed from the streaming world and the Vinesauce world in general, that's a weird conversation to have. It was a very strange conversation to have. But, it was good. I got to explain it, and then I got to explain Brain Yacht. Very good. I told him it was an exotic coffee. I just explained where it came from and... Huh? No, don't switch memory packs. Why did it try to switch memory packs? I don't know what button I pressed. Oh god, I'm not good with computers. How did this happen? Not the best boosting of my career, but I'm starting to really get a feel for where these boosts are. Okay, that's not good. That one sneaks up on you. Still, this is better than I've done. I'm making slow progress. Oh. Diddy has good turning. So I know he's not the fastest, I know his boosting isn't great, but I like the way Diddy controls. So that's why I want to try to do this with Diddy, because I've played a whole game with Diddy, and it's tough to switch. Also, Diddy's just my man. Kind of like the way he thrusts. Didn't do it enough. Oh, not good. You can get a little boost if Wizpig like kicks you, but you could also lose all your speed. Also, yeah, this Wizpig is harder than Wizpig 2. I found out. I found out that this is probably the hardest race in the game aside from Dragon, which I was able to successfully cheese. There we go. Oh, look at that. There we go. Brief moment. That's gonna cost me. There we go. There we go. Like the way you thrust, Diddy. Oh, if that was fucking lap 3, I would have won. Fuck! Get out of here. Don't land on me, bro. Also, it's proof that you can crash into a tree and still win. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're not done yet. Almost! Fuck! Can't touch the water, though. And I am tapping A. I am tapping A whenever I can. I don't do it every time, but like here I can tap A. Over this bridge I can tap A. There are moments when I can do it. Okay, this is gonna be the one. Yep. Still gonna be the one. I'm gonna prove that you can do this even after falling in the water once. I know people say reset every time you hit the water. I can do it. I can do it, I think. Oh no, I can't. No, definitely not. Nope. Hey guys, guess what? If you replace the W with a J, you get a different kind of pig. That's my problem zone. That's my problem hole. Yeah, this probably isn't gonna happen this time. If it doesn't happen this time, though, next time is a shoo-in. You could place all your money. Always bet on Duke. Why, Diddy? Why'd you have to miss the ramp? It was like a micro cunt hair centimeter. We don't get any, like, strongly worded put-downs from the Wizpig. You completely suck, bro! You can try the best you can. Try the best you can. That was not great, but it's a little bit more workable than what I had last time. Go tapping like a motherfucker, and okay. There you go. That's the stuff. That would have been a victory. Oh, you cock. Bitch! It's always that one. That's the one. I think it's still doable. It's gonna be tight, but if I nail it, I can probably beat him by like half a second. Whoa! I needed that boost, Wizpig. I needed that boost. What you got now, Wizpig? Okay, here's a good strat. Stay the fuck out of the Wizpig's way. I don't hear the footsteps, but I'm not taking any risks. Gotcha, bitch! Yeah, first try. Yeah. It's not like I did that for like 25 minutes the other day. Did I unlock the click? What is it called? Clock? Click clock? Extremely non-aerodynamic character. Man, Conker would be embarrassed if his later self could see his earlier self. Someone in chat just said that Wizpig is a bad Ganondorf cosplayer. Also, the clock's name is TT. Oh wow. And no one saw this motherfucker sneak behind that lighthouse.
Sorry to break the party, worms, but I had to say goodbye.
Iconic villain. Party worms! This is the next Metroid game. Samus versus Wizpig.
See you later, worms.
Oh, do you think Wiz stands for wizard?
Hi! See you later, worms. It's me, Shitty Bender.
I mean, we have more to go, but I was just gonna say, I really love this game. You know what time it is? Do you know where we're going? Going to space! Game credits were a lot smaller in the old days. Now it's like as much as a movie. Just the names keep coming, they don't stop coming. You know, I did my list yesterday of games I liked for the year, which of course is not objective list. But I got an email from someone who was very upset that I didn't play all the games that he wanted me to play. But I streamed like 4 hours a night. And, almost every day, all of 2017. So, plus, I played games on my own, too. It's like, holy shit. Like, that's not enough time gaming? How the fuck am I gonna fit all this in? I mean, I played the games I was interested in, I did the streaming, but, there's just too many games to keep up with. 2017 had so many good games from so many different companies on so many different systems. It was just impossible for me to keep up, really.
Diddy Kong Racing. Fresh start.
So, you know. If I don't play the game you want me to play, keep in mind I'm only kind of one person.
I'm Diddy.
Maybe I should do Diddy again? Even though people are gonna tell me not to do Diddy. Remember that 4 of those hours from last year were dedicated to a game called Burn Cycle. Possibly the worst thing since... everything.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh. Vitamins. Oh, I was going based on the English pronunciation, like British. No limit to bananas. Does that- wait a minute, does that mean I get infinite speed? Also, here's a question. No, I swear to God, mate. Not that I don't know how to spell vitamins. My question is, does this, overwrite progress? Like, if I have a cheat code active, can I still make progress? Or do I have to keep all the codes off? Never mind then. So how do you unlock the cock?
I'm Diddy.
You don't get any trophies. Okay, you don't get trophies if you do that. Trophy race is all done, then I can kill Frog. Well, the frogs are a little harder to kill than they seem. Look at this, dude. They're fucking... more difficult than Wizpig. Do all the trophy races.
Final domain. Trophy race.
So there's only 4, right?
Ancient Lake.
Oh, no, you have to go through all the levels. This is like Mario Kart, right? It's been many, many years, but... let's see how I do. If I can do well on the first one, I'll consider doing more so I can unlock the cock. Otherwise, I'll just go to space. Ooh, you skok.
Final lap. Power up.
Okay. To unlock TT, you have to race his ghost on every track to unlock him, including the space world.
Fossil Canyon.
Vinny, when you said skok, I don't know why I thought Spock's cock. I guess that is kind of what I just thrust into your brain. Well, there's a dude I worked with at one of my old jobs named Scott, who me and a couple coworkers really had a problem with this dude. He was like everything had to be everything had to be his way. He was always right no matter what. He was tough. So I don't remember who came up with it. Maybe it was me. It could have been me. But yeah, his nickname was then Skok, thenceforth. Oh, wrong way, Diddy. Okay. I'm surprised that didn't fuck me up more. It's because I have all the fucking bananas. Oh. Mondo Banan. Wait, what was it? It was Mondo Dingus, right? Yeah, Mondo Dingus. Music's getting a little shitty. Got a little crackly, skipped a couple. I wonder if, the audio plugin I'm using is Mondo Dingus.
Jungle Falls.
Yeah, the audio plugin on my legit N64. That was another thing I wanted to tell you about. There's this dude with the channel Metal Jesus is his channel name, I think. And he does a lot of like PC stuff and like classic gaming. And he covered an N64 with a modded HDMI port. And it genuinely looks fucking awesome. Doesn't look as good as this, but really, really good. Expensive as fuck, though. Really, I watched a couple of his videos. Really good channel. Talks about, like, obscurities, like the trapezoid boxes on the PC games from the 90s, like from IDOS. I was like, holy shit, yep, that was a thing, I totally forgot. I had some of them. And it was like, there's no good reason why the boxes were trapezoids, but okay.
Tough volcano.
They were designed to be eye-catching on the shelf. That makes sense. I don't remember what things caught my eye. I had a couple weird... I had some weird-ass fucking PC games, like Sanitarium. Anyone ever play that? The game was, like, fucked in the head. So yeah, Sanitarium, Command & Conquer, just thinking about, like, old PC stuff that I had that I really liked, played a lot of. I had Dominion, which was a StarCraft clone, and I played that before I had StarCraft, because I didn't know it was a clone. I just remember the demo was cool, and I was like, hey, I like this game. And then when I played StarCraft, I never touched Dominion again. Dominion had infinitely less work put into it. All the races, like, were just clones of each other with, like, very, very minor differences. It wasn't anything like StarCraft where you would, pick Zerg, and then suddenly you have to learn, like, a fucking different game. So yeah, that was Bean game.
Gotcha, bitch!
That's a clip. What else did I play? I do some Duke Nukem. Half-Life, of course. I'm trying to think of some of the more obscure PC games I had, like Sanitarium. That one was a weird one. Almost no one that I grew up with knew about that game. What was the one with the weird funnel? It was like you're in like a space tunnel. It was called like RimWorld or something. It was a point and click.
Select your vehicle.
I've mentioned it on stream a couple times. I just always forget the name of it.
Can I help you further? Bye-bye for now.
Some mech games. I had, you know, it's weird. I had Mech Leader, I think it was called. It was a mech warrior game, but it was... It was like, not a... It was in the third-person shooter. It was like a strategy game. Mech Commander. Yeah, I like that one. Wasn't that great in retrospect, but I enjoyed it for its time. Discworld or Rama. I'm not sure if it was Discworld or Rama, but you're right. It's one of those. You know what? I'm happy to do the trophy race just to hear the music again.
Everfrost Peak.
And then just like a ton of free games. There's one game called Soldier that had like a level editor that I really enjoyed. I think it was called Soldier. No, it was called Meteor. It was called Meteor. I think Joel actually... It's weird because I never knew anyone that knew that game except Joel. That was like one of those weird moments of... Holy fuck, you played that weird-ass fucking obscure game too? Oh, I mean, I am Joel, so I of course knew about it, because I myself knew about it, because I am he, as you are he, as you are me, and we are all together. See how they fly like pigs from the sky, see how they run. Come on. Come on. The flying in this game is so much fun. Kart racing with airplanes. I'm surprised it hasn't been done more. Did you ever play Jet Force Gemini? A little bit. I had a little bit of Jet Force Gemini. I didn't have it, rather, but I played it. My friend had it. That was a frustrating game. It had its moments. I would say it was one of the lesser rare titles on the N64 for me, but it was still pretty great. Just very tedious. It got tedious later on when you had to like find all the Jinjos. I mean the things. Frame rate takes a hit here, yeah. I hate missing boosts. Takes all the wind out of your sail right there. That was dangerous. I wasn't accelerating too while I was boosting. Every time. Still worked out. Someone in chat just wrote absolutely massive tune. I agree. I agree.
Snowball map.
Massive. Got some nice crispy frame rates here. Hey, it's nice to not have to collect coins. Pretty happy about that. Wizpig has trained me well.
Frosty Village.
You cannot beat me.
A little bit, yeah. No, a little bit. They can beat me. Let's put their mind to it. Wouldn't be too hard. Kinda eating some fucking chode right about now. Fuck out of here, Banjo. Was it worth it, Banjo? Wondering if I should even fucking try the shortcut again, since I suck at it so bad. Okay, I missed a lot of fucking ramps, or rather, boosts. Still managed just fine. Vinny, you just blasted Banjo straight in the nuts and bolts. Someone mentioned Extreme G. I've mentioned my love of Extreme G. I've never streamed in Extreme G. I've never streamed in Extreme G. G Extreme Stream. But they're great. I like the GameCube one, which was also on PS2. Wipeout was pretty good. Alright, so we got two more. I liked fast racing. I don't know why. Just things that went fast. Roll Cage. No, I only ever had the demo of Roll Cage, and I loved it. PlayStation demo discs were my fucking life. It was like... You almost had to get the magazines. If you had a PlayStation 1, you had to get OPM. Otherwise you were missing out on so much stuff. My friend would just steal the demo discs. That's not a good egg thing to do, but, you know. When he brought it over my house, I wouldn't not play it. Just go to a fucking, like, store with an X-Acto knife and just, like, carefully cut open the plastic where the magazine and disc are. Good, that magnet actually made me lose my boost. This is recoverable. Hydro Thunder was another good one. Jet Moto I only ever watched. I never played that, I don't think. God, if we're gonna talk about video game magazines, I did Nintendo Power. I mean, obviously. It's me we're talking about here. I did OPM, EGM. I did a PC magazine, PC Accelerator, which was like an edgy, fun magazine with internet humor before internet was big. I liked it. What else? At various times I did Game Pro, but never like fully, you know, forever. What was the one that they would try to force on you at GameStop? That they probably still force on you at GameStop? What was that magazine? Game Informer. It's really easy to just lose all of your speed in a hovercraft. Oh, gotcha! Okay, it's still recoverable. Alright. Got this. Okay. Fuck that shortcut. There's a little monkey fella driving a cart around. See, it's recoverable. I just need to get first on this last one. And it's not a hovercraft race, so that's good. instant 10 nan. With backup banan, just in case I get hit. I always tend to slip on my own oil slick. Vinny, that's why you've got to use tissues.
Oh.
Everyone's a comedian, you know what I mean? Everybody in the audience is a comedian. They're all funnier than me. I don't get no respect. Get the last island balloon?
Dragon Forest.
Really? What do you mean last island balloon? Did I not? I thought I got all the overworld balloons.
Trophy race. Boulder Canyon.
It's out at sea? Yeah, a couple people said that. I'll take a look after Boulder Canyon. So yeah, Mario Land 2 DX, as I mentioned, that's out. And it just kind of adds some nice color to the game. Frame rates are nice and chunky here. But I think there's a randomizer for Super Mario Land as well. Super Mario Land 2 that was awesome. Cool log. There's a randomizer I think actually randomizes the levels in such a way that it like builds them piece by piece. I think. Might have to investigate that. Mario Land 2 is an awesome fucking game. I think it's an underrated, underplayed Mario game that, I think it's as good, almost as good as some of the main series stuff. But in terms of creativity, I think the level design is actually better than some of the main series. Because like in New Super Mario Brothers, we got grassland, ocean, desert, mountain, volcano, like poison swamp, ghosts, and variations of all those. Over and over and over and over again. Mario Land 2 had, like, giant Mario that you had to be inside, like, it was like a toy. It had Mario as small, having to defeat ants. It had Mario in space, which later happened a number of times. Told you about them fucking logs. The underwater world was kind of cool. You were inside like a fucking derelict submarine.
Greenwood Village.
The ghost area was also cool. I mean, there was some, you know, there was stuff in there that was the same as stuff that we had seen, but it just feel like it did it really well. and took some new concepts and rolled with them. Mario Odyssey was good for a little bit of extra creativity. Like, the worlds didn't feel too samey. Even though we got a lot of the moon. But New Donk City was great. You know, there was a lot of good stuff in Odyssey. Sunshine, as much as I love that game, it was like variations on Beach. So yeah, I like Mario Land 2 for that reason. I think it really worked. The level design worked. There was like, you're inside a bee. Okay, you weren't inside a bee. It's just wishful thinking, really. But what you were, you were inside like you know, a wasp hive, I think. Anyway, I streamed it. I streamed it in the shittiest color possible. If I had waited like another 9 months, I would have had the version of my dreams. Fully colored. Awesome. That dude in first place, though, holy shit. Okay, I can make this work.
Windmill Plains.
Vinny, did you know about Diddy Kong Racing remake done in Unreal Engine? I did see that. I don't think it's a full remake though, right? Isn't it just the overworld? I mean, yeah, it's just the overworld. I'll check it out, though. Maybe when I'm done with this, like when I finish this game, I'll check out the remake. As brief as it will be, it'll be like a 10-minute stream, but... I'm really, though, seriously, aside from the shitty frame rates, I still can't believe how well this game aged. I know internet superstar Rick Stevens doesn't believe the N64 aged very well, and he's right. I mean, the N64, a lot of games on it kind of feel like shit and are foggy and awful. But I think they tried to, on a lot of occasions, they tried to push the system a little too hard and ended up getting like diminishing returns. It's just a case-by-case, game-by-game basis. I think some games aged well, some didn't. Same for PlayStation. There's some PlayStation games that are fucking enormously fun and look great. There are some PlayStation 1 games that look better than most N64 games. But it just, again, it just depends on the developer. It depends on,
Haunted Woods.
you know, how much work was put into it. What games for N64 aged well? Okay, Rogue Squadron. Okay, you know what? This is gonna be a tough one to answer because I've been playing, like, modified versions of these games. So, like, if I were to say GoldenEye, I just play GoldenEye with a 60 frame a second patch using a mouse and keyboard. Perfect Dark, I played on Xbox Live Arcade. And it's a really good version of the game. So, you know, if we're gonna go based on original versions, I would say Diddy Kong Racing. Mario 64 aged pretty well. Maybe not as good as some of the others of the series, but it's still fun. It still looks pretty good because it didn't try too hard, so it just has a good, constant frame rate. The camera sucks though, pretty bad at times. Rogue Squadron definitely aged well. Turok 2 did not age well. Even the remake. Turok 1 aged a little bit better, and that's the remake that I played on Steam. Paper Mario 64 aged really well. Blast Core aged really well. F-Zero X may look a little bit like hot garbage, but it's 60 frames a second, and it's a really, really nice game. Star Fox 64, I'd say, is probably up there. Absolutely. Yeah, Ocarina, I think Ocarina aged well. Again, Rick Stevens doesn't believe Ocarina aged well. I think it did. I think it's a really, really nice looking game, for its time, that isn't as nice looking now, obviously, but it still plays well. I love the dungeons, I love the atmosphere. Some people hate the 3DS version, and I don't really know why, but I think the 3DS version is pretty dope. And I would recommend that for better frame rates, and for better graphic. Who's Rick Stevens? Rich Evans from Red Letter Media. For the purists, I would say check out the N64 versions, but I think the 3DS versions are very competent remakes, and will help improve the experience of both Ocarina and Majora.
Select your vehicle. Alakazoo.
Banjo-Kazooie,
Can I help you?
I haven't played the original. I played the Xbox Live one. Gotcha. But yeah, it's great. Banjo-Kazooie's still awesome. I love it. I think the N64 version's pretty good too, because it didn't try to do too much, and the frame rates are pretty solid. Cock unlocked. I never played Hybrid Heaven, but my friend Augie had it, and he really liked it. And I remember him telling me how awesome it was. Winback was a cool game. I remember this!
I'm Diddy!
Wow, that voice. Anyway, the point is, yeah, there's a lot of N64 games that are very, very, very tough to revisit, and that includes Perfect Dark, in my opinion. Because that game dips to the low 10s. And also, the, you know, control scheme sucks. Pilot Wings, oh yeah, Pilot Wings was still great. Pilot Wings was awesome. And there's probably plenty. There's also,
Select your vehicle. Abracadabra. Can I help you further? Bye-bye for now.
Oh, the 2D games like Mischief Makers. Like Yoshi's Story, which I was never really into as a kid, but it probably looks and plays fairly well, right? For PlayStation, Metal Gear Solid. I think that, some of the racing games aged really well. I wish Medal of Honor aged a little bit better, because I love that fucking game, but now I'm not so sure. Ape Escape. Twisted Metal, well, I love Twisted Metal Black on the PS2, that was my shit. No, there's Yeah, I mean, I have 39 balloons. Doesn't seem right, man. Seems like there should be more balloon. You have all non-space balloons. Oh, okay. How do I into space? Medieval? Oh, Kirby 64 was... we've talked about this. I feel like we have this conversation like once a week, but... Alundra, I think, is a game that will just always be timeless. Brave Fencer Musashi looks a little bit shitty, but it was still a great game. It suffers from, like, some of the early, like, PS1 games, like, the textures are just, like, not there. You got some, like, Popeye arms. You know, that's early Square, early 3D. Fantastic game. You look at it now and it's like, it could be stylized, it could be Popeye. Anyway, welcome to space. The hidden set of levels. I didn't play Xenogears. I wish I did. I mean, maybe one day. See, I'm lucky I didn't really choose between N64 and PlayStation, so when the N64 sucked, I had a PS1 to fill in, like, the blanks. And when the PS1 didn't have the stuff I wanted, Nintendo usually came out with something decent. And then, of course, the PC. There was just, yeah, I was always just fine. I had always had games to play, plus handhelds. It's a little tight, this level. Crash Team Racing was a lot of fun too. Yeah, I liked Mario Kart 64 better, but CTR was pretty badass. There was a tank game on PS1 that I really liked. There was like a strategy game on the PS1 that I really liked. I don't remember the name of the names of the games though. There was like guys, give me a PS1 real-time strategy game that you could upgrade like your parts to your vehicle. What was that? Warzone 2100, that might have been it. Battle Tanks was N64. I fucking loved Battle Tanks. I played that shit way too much. Yeah, it was Warzone 2100. And the tank game, I think, was like Tiny Tank or something. But yeah, don't get me started on fucking Battle Tanks, man. I might have to stream that now that you've said it. Thanks. I kinda also really liked Metal Gear Solid VR missions. I held off on buying that for so long, and then I gave in. And it was great. It was like a giant fucking Godzilla genome soldier. Fucking nostalgia overload today. Warzone 2100 is abandonware and there's an open source project for it.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Rampage World Tour, yep. How about Rogue Trip? I love Twisted Metal Black. So, when Rogue Trip came out, I was like, what is this shit? It's stupid. And then I got utterly addicted to it, as you do, because it's a tremendously silly Twisted Metal-esque game, mixed with a bit of like Crazy Taxi. Oh my god, this fucking level. Wow. Wow. What was your favorite tank in Battle Tanks? The Rhino. It's the one with the armor plating in the front. It was a good mix of like fast, powerful, and if you could make enemies attack you head on, it was real fucking hard to kill you. These levels are fucking crazy. So here's the reason why, why I know Rich Evans hates the N64, or rather, feels like it aged like shit. He was playing Body Harvest on his stream a while back, and I finally just watched it. I think I mentioned it yesterday. I don't know. But yeah, he was playing Body Harvest. It was like one of his viewers tricked him into playing it, saying, "You'll love this," and he hated it. He absolutely fucking hated it. But, I think if you didn't grow up with Body Harvest, or if you didn't play it when it first came out, it's not gonna work for you. It's not gonna make sense. And yeah, it's blurry, and it controls like ass, and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense at times, like you have to really get into it. But once you get to like, the second area, and you start like getting the World War II vehicles, and then you get to America in the 1960s, then it's a lot more fun. I mean, I had the game, I remember I got it for Christmas, and I wasn't sure if I wanted, I just wanted a new game, and that was what was available. I heard it was ambitious, I heard it was good, and it was made by basically what was to become Rockstar, and they later did GTA, like 3, like not too long after that, so it was a sign of things to come. But when I finally got Body Harvest, I just didn't get it for so long. Like, I kept trying, never got past Greece. Fucking didn't really understand what was going on for like the first couple times I tried it. And then one day, it just clicked. It just worked, like Todd would say, and I put the effort in. And then I let my cousin borrow it. And he would not give it back to me. He loved it. I think it's a love or hate type game, Body Harvest. I'm not sure I would stream it though, because that feels like... Oh, that feels like it would be a tough stream. Wow. The turns with Cock character aren't as tight as Diddy, so I'm also getting used to a new character. It's fast though, like top speed is awesome, just a little slower than Diddy in terms of like maneuvering. So I have to apply the brake every now and then. I have to apply the beans onto it. Jesus. This is a shit show. Come on. Phew. Vinny, is this level going to end with an exhaust port that you need to fire rockets down? Nah, proporn torpedoes.
Propane torpedoes.
Wait, what?
Star City. Get ready. Go.
But this isn't coin battle, is it? Oh, they increased. The other ones increased. I get it. Took me a second to figure out what the fuck was going on. So anyway, here's Epcot Center. Even though the game is attempting space music, it still kind of sounds like medieval music. It's weird, all of the, like, not all of the soundtrack, but a good chunk of the soundtrack just vaguely sounds like... It's like vaguely reminiscent of some, like, pop song that's just on the tip of your tongue that you can't figure out which one it is, though. clucked up. Wow. To be like really conscious of what's happening on that at that turn. Also, when you have 10 bananas, it's a little harder to retain your control of your vehicle. There we go. Oh, you gods! Slap someone? Oh, no. Steam clam. Okay. Okay, where's Wizpig? Gotta do these again.
Space dust out.
Now it's time for fucking, now it's time for the silver coin nightmare. Perfect use of magnet. Almost. Like I said, silver coin nightmare. I know where it is. Let's see if I can make it happen. Seymour! Seymour! Yeah, I know!
Go for it.
Damn it. Ah, God. I hate that one so much. I guess you just have to slow way the fuck down over there. Way the fuck down.
Lap 2. Power up.
Way the fuck down.
Power up.
Now I'm missing that one.
Final lap. Go for it.
Gotcha, bitch. Someone in chat said, what's Vinny trying to unlock? And, trying to unlock the ending, actually. You have, yes, you have to do actually all of this to get Wizpig. Well, not to race as Wizpig, but to defeat him. To grant yourself the ability to face the Wizpig proper. Yeah. Cool shit. Oh. No Rossetti. Not yet.
Lap 2. Power
I saw one over there. There's the, oh man. Yeah, this might end up being a Rossetti. You know what? Rossetti. One more. This level runs like ass. This is a very graphically intensive level for the N64. Alright, so I missed that one, that's okay. There we go. Here we go. Feeling a lot better about this one. Okay, so 2 coin. Clusterfuck alley this is. Okay, I need a sizable lead so I can slow the fuck down over there and get that coin.
Final lap. Power up.
It's not a sizable lead. It's not a sizable lead. Owned again. Shit. Okay, I'll get that one in a bit. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Yeah, cock has bad handling, I agree. And I did, Joel, I talked about Meteor. I have to brake constantly while using this character. I don't think there's an objective, like, best character. It just depends on your racing style. I was saying, you're the only other person that I know of that actually played that game. And presumably made maps in it, too. It was a great game. It was free. TT has max stats. Oh, okay, never mind then. TT is objectively the best racer in the game. Confirmed. Okay. I got all the I got all the hard coins. Mostly. But I have shit banana count. It's a little bit better.
Go for it.
Okay. Yes. Yes, yes. Wrong way, dude. Wow, that was a fucking masterpiece.
Final lap. Power up. Power up.
I finally got the Lord of the Rings Blu-rays. I was waiting like a week and a half since I ordered them. Also, you like how Spotify still didn't fucking fix the album? Speaking of waiting. Thanks, Spotify. Well, thanks TuneCore, really. But yeah, it took me a while. I finally got the Lord of the Rings. It's, I was expecting there to be like... You know how the DVDs are divided into 2 DVDs per movie? Which is kind of annoying, so you get to the 2-hour mark in the extended edition, and then you have to switch to the next DVD. Well, I was hoping with the Blu-ray I wouldn't have to do that. But it's a 15-disc set. So, in other words, I'm doing that. I can't fathom why there are 15 discs. Like, I know that there's a lot of bonus stuff. I know there's like 12 hours of bonus footage. But what the fuck is the other stuff? I've seen all the bonus stuff in full. Because it's actually, like, really fucking interesting. But, yeah, 15 discs. And it's still in an infinitely smaller package than the DVDs, which have this huge, like, elaborate bundle. But the Blu-ray is actually in a rather compact package, much like one of your favorite streamers on the internet. Got the coin. Alright, now I just have to race well.
Final lap.
It's the very opposite of racing well, Vin. Man, why does this level suck so much? Oh man, do I hate this world. Fed up with this world. I'm fed up with this Wurlitzer. Me and you, Banjo. Yes! Yes! I beat you, Banjo. You just gotta get in the bucket. Come on now, get in the bucket. Get in there. Clucked.
Spaceport Alpha.
Vinny, when will you return to Tamagotchi, and why aren't you corrupting this game yet? Let's see. Okay, just gonna note your name. Got it. All right, I'll be sending a report to the CIA real soon. God. Oh my god. This level plus coins. I see where I missed one. Slideshow Kong Racing. It's a slideshow sideshow. I don't know where the other coin is. I only know about that one. Did the airplane... You literally flew under it? Really? I can't tell because I'm looking at a 1920s hand-cranked movie. See it. Okay. Alright, and I know where that last coin is. Still didn't get it. Believe it or not, I actually tried turning. very close. But every frame is so fucking dense. Every frame there's just so much. And I got the boost after getting hit. Strange. My first 2 bananas. It's not good. Believe, chat.
Final lap.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What was that? I mean, like, what the fuck? I didn't realize the boost was also a teleporter. Solar wind. Yeah. Swamp gas coming off of, Venus. Little swamp ass. After a fucking asshole clenching coin challenge. This is the final coin challenge, too. The left, the instrument in my right ear, just that little arpeggio sounds like running in the 90s. Okay, all coins, and 10 bananas in a second. Here we go. Yeah. Ho ho! Oh fuck. Super Wizpig. Space pig. Early bird catches the worm. Man. What is this level? What is this level? Just walls. It's cool. That blue balloon on the right there is Japes. Okay. Kinda have no control over that.
Final lap.
But you do have some control, yes. Yep. I'm happy I was able to complete that without having to, like, really go out of my way to pick up power-ups. I was able to just focus on avoiding obstacles. That would have been Diddy Kong Racing too. In space! Or Donkey Kong Racing on the moon. But yeah, it is done. Diddle Dong Racing is now finished. And boy was it a great game. It could use like a couple extra frames though, maybe like an extra 10 frames a second would have been would have been great. That dinosaur, that pink dinosaur, looks so dead on the inside. Stock children laughing sound effect. Gotta love it. And thus everyone lived in peace. And it got really, really, really boring. So of course one of them had to rise and become the new Dark Lord. It was the turtle. When there's too much peace, it just gets boring, and chaos will eventually rear its ugly head. In the form of a turtle, of course. That turtle later became King Koopa! Many years later, an Italian plumber had to rise to stop him. JPEG. D-Wise. Or yeah, or Conker just got really bored, started drinking. Like, this is why Conker ended up in Bad Fur Day. Because there was nothing, there was no struggle, there was no strife, there was no opposition. It was just like peace and elephant fun. All day, every day. And Conker was like, fuck this. Started drinking, started doing drugs. Sleeping with like other turtles. I mean other squirrels. Well, if Conker slept with a turtle, you might get Squirtle, so yeah. Hyperlore, someone just said. Howard Lincoln. He was the president of NOA for a little while. But yeah, not really. It wasn't continued. There's a video about the history of Donkey Kong Racing and how it just didn't happen, and why it didn't happen. And it's rather sad. Like, it almost became a thing. And then it almost became a non-Donkey Kong racing game. One of the things I love about this game so much, though, upon revisiting it, the overworld is a lot of fun, even if it's like a minor addition. It just ties the game together nicely. The boss races are great. I really enjoyed all the little challenges along the way. The levels are obviously, like, the courses themselves are really well designed. I love the flying levels the best. But yeah, it's just the whole thing is just a really, really well put together package that makes it kind of a little bit different than Mario Kart.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Again, it's a kart racing game. Of course it's gonna draw comparisons to Mario Kart. And that's okay. Mario Kart, like, kind of created a fucking genre. But this game distinguished itself. And it did so in a way that, it's a joy to revisit. And that's it. That's Diddy Kong Racing.